You're listening to Voice First AI, the show where we decode how voice technology is transforming business, one smart conversation at a time. Today's episode is titled The Angry Caller, the Calm AI, and the Best Customer Service Moment I Never Had. Okay, I'm your host, Michael. In this episode, we'll dive into a story about a call that could have gone terribly wrong, but instead became a highlight thanks to our AI, Ava. We'll break down the situation, show how Ava handled it, and discuss why it matters for your business.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
So this guy calls in, already yelling. I mean, peak Monday energy. But here's the twist. I wasn't the one who answered. Ava was. Sir, I understand you're frustrated. Let's fix that together. All right, let's set the scene. Picture this. It was a small local business, a plumbing company renowned for their excellent service. However, with the phones ringing off the hook, the owner just couldn't keep up with the volume of calls. Their reputation was on the line, and so were the customers' patience levels. Now, let's talk about this particular caller. This guy calls in about a leaky pipe, but let me set the stage for you. He had already been on hold at 3 other companies. By the time Ava picks up, he's already on a warpath, seething with frustration. The classic setup for a customer service disaster, right? But as we'll soon see, this is where Ava's story gets interesting. Buckle up, because we're about to dive deeper into what happened next. So picture yourself in this situation. An angry customer is screaming at the top of their lungs, their patience worn thin after being on hold for way too long. How would most humans react? Honestly, many would panic, maybe hang up or get defensive. Even the best customer service agents can struggle in situations like these. But then there's Ava, cool, calm, collected Ava. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I watched the call later and I thought, damn, Ava's better at this than most of the customer service reps I've hired. No joke. Ava handled the situation like a pro. The guy's shouting and she responds calmly, Sir, I understand you're frustrated. Let's fix that together. And just like that, the tension in his voice started to melt away. He began to explain his issue without the anger, which is half the battle won right there. It was impressive, to say the least. Who knew a bot could de-escalate a situation better than a trained human? Ava wasn't rattled. She didn't get defensive, and she didn't hang up. She just did her job perfectly. A true masterclass in remaining unflappable under pressure. This really got me thinking about the tremendous potential and advantages of having AI handle customer interactions, especially those tricky ones where human emotions can run high. Just imagine the stress it can alleviate for your human staff and the quality of service it can ensure for your customers. And we aren't even done yet. Ava's story doesn't just end with diffusing the situation. Stick around, because next we'll uncover the secret sauce that makes Ava so darn effective. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why Ava is just so darn good at handling these situations. Ava isn't your average customer service bot. She's designed to understand context, detect emotions, and respond in a way that's both helpful and calming. Think of her as a digital diplomat, always ready to smooth things over. The secret lies in her design. Ava is built to recognize frustration levels through voice tone and word choice. When Mr. Shouty called in, Ava could tell he was mad, not just from his volume, but from the intensity in his voice. Her algorithm kicks in, analyzing these cues and deciding the best course of action. So instead of meeting fire with fire, she responds in a cool, collected manner. She gets it. In this case, understanding is more powerful than reacting. And here's the kicker. She literally said, I can help with that, just like it was a Disney ride announcement or something. The guy went from sounding like he was going to bust a vein to mellowing out instantly. It was magical. Her calm tone and reassuring language helped drop Mr. Shouty's tone by about 2 octaves. Seriously. You could almost hear him taking a deep breath on the other end of the line. So, yeah, that's Ava's secret sauce. a mix of top-notch emotional detection algorithms and impeccable programming that works in real time to diffuse even the tensest situations. Ava is practically a customer service superhero. Your brand is only as good as the person who answers the phone. And if that person is hangry, overwhelmed, or running late, you've got a problem. I can't stress this enough. Your frontline staff, the ones taking those calls, they are the face of your company. One bad interaction can soil a customer's perception quicker than you can say refund. And let's be honest, even the best trained, most professional human agents have their off days. They're not robots. But Ava, she doesn't have off days. She doesn't get hangry. She's never overwhelmed. And guess what? She's always on time. Ava's game is consistency. She removes the emotional roller coaster from the equation, but still keeps the humanity. How does she do it? Simple. By focusing purely on solving the problem, not on the emotions attached to it. Ava acknowledges frustration, but quickly redirects the conversation towards a solution. She says, "Let's fix that together." And suddenly, the caller feels heard and supported, not battled. Imagine the power in that. It's like having an employee who's empathetic without being emotional. A real-life superhero might be an exaggeration, but in the customer service world, Ava is about as close as it gets. And that's why this matters. AI like Ava doesn't just handle calls. It enhances the entire customer experience. By removing negative emotions from the equation, we're setting our businesses up for success. And hey, who doesn't want a team player like that? All right, let's talk about the ripple effect this kind of AI interaction can have. So this angry caller with the leaky pipe, he was totally blown away. After the call, he actually messaged me saying, "I didn't even know we had someone named Ava working here, and I thought she was real. Can you believe that? A guy who started the call practically ready to explode ends up sending us a message like that." Talk about a complete 180. It just goes to show you that when you handle customer service the right way, the results speak for themselves. Ava turning that potentially bad call into a positive experience not only salvaged our reputation with that customer, but likely turned him into a promoter of our service. And trust me, in the world of business, word of mouth is everything. So there you have it, the cherry on top of our Ava story. An angry caller turned into a satisfied customer, all because of a calm, collected AI who knows how to handle the heat. I'd say mission accomplished is an understatement. Coming up, we'll wrap this all up, and I promise you won't want to miss my sign-off. Stay tuned. Want Ava on your team? You don't need to hire, just activate. Seriously, it's as easy as flipping a switch. I'll help you set it up, and you'll never lose a lead to bad vibes again. Imagine always having a cool, collected agent ready to tackle any caller's frustration. Pretty sweet, right? And don't worry, there's more where this came from. Next time, I'll show you how Ava handles appointment scheduling better than my ex's assistant. Yeah, I said it. You wouldn't believe how impressive it is. This is Voice First AI, where the bots are friendly, the stories are real, and missed calls are a thing of the past. I'm Michael, signing off. Make sure to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Catch you in the next one. This is Voice First AI. I'm Michael, and thank you for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of AI and customer service. Remember, all the links and articles we mentioned today can be found in the show notes, so don't forget to check those out. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to send me a message. Until next time, take care and stay ahead of the curve with Voice First AI. Catch you later.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void were prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Your next unforgettable experience can happen anytime. Take an Amex card with you for rewards wherever you go. Morning coffee run with an old friend? Earn cash back. Weekend getaway? Earn miles. Amex rewards your inner explorer. Learn more at americanexpress.com. Terms apply.